All right, tell us a little bit about what you're showing off today.
So here we have our demo. This is Brands Hatch. We've got the Mercedes SLS here. This is but one of the different disciplines that you'll see in Project Cars. It's the community-assisted racing simulator, as we like to call it. Definitely think this is going to be the most advanced racing game that you're going to see.
It looks gorgeous just from the onset.
Yeah, the developer Slightly Mad Studios out of the UK. Racing game fans might remember them as being the house that made Need for Speed Shift.
Right. You say this is the most advanced racing game. What do you think sets it really apart?
Well, the typical things that you look for in a racing game would be graphics, making sure that there's authenticity with the tracks and all the cars. It's going to be 70 cars right now and counting when the game is released. It's going to be on over 80 tracks and in 30 locations around the world. One thing that's really unique about Project Cars is that it is the first AAA racing game that is crowdsourced.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
very nice.
Yeah, through the world of mass development, the studio has raised over $6 million to fund the development of the game. They've allowed the community of now 80,000 fans who are part of this community to actually join a group, either as a junior member, but they have 6 classes that goes all the way up to senior manager, that actually gives all of the participants access to their builds every couple of weeks to race it, try out the force feedback, all the crash physics, and basically give their feedback in an unprecedented way on the development of the game.
So this is a racing game built by the community in a way.
Yeah, they even like to say it's a racing game for racers by racers,
right,
which is pretty cool.
Very nice. So what are you guys expecting to do or planning to do as far as the scope of it? Are you having it over a course of an entire career?
Yeah, when you play the game, you can definitely start in season mode if you like. You can create your own driver. You can go out to the different disciplines. There's GT, there's track racing, there's going to be street racing. It's kind of got the whole gamut of disciplines that you like, even open wheel. And unlike other racing games in the past, you don't actually have to go in and continue to progress in order to unlock cars to race.
Okay.
You can get right in and pick any car you like and then just start racing away on whatever discipline you like, which is great.
Let's talk a little bit about the licensing. You
Sure.
have a few notable luxury super sports cars here.
Well,
can I race a Honda Fit in here?
The Honda Fit, I'm not sure if that's actually going to
The
make
fact that you even considered it is a sign that
But you can get the Pagani Zonda, which is...
that's actually the Honda Fit, yeah.
You've seen that thing, and
yeah.
that's pretty ridiculous. They recently announced their partnership with Nissan, so the 2014 GTR, the Nismo series, will be in the game. It's not just new cars either, or recent cars. There's a lot of classic cars that are in there as well. So they did a lot of polling for the fans to see what kind of cars they wanted in the game, what kind of tracks they wanted in the game. So it truly is a game that's been fed by tons of fan feedback, which is great. The racing physics, as you'll see, are excellent. All of the visuals in there are great. In terms of customization, you can definitely tune your car when you get the cars, but you can't actually put on a lot of add-ons in terms of making your engines more powerful. A lot of these cars are basically tuned and put together in a way that's meant for racing when you get in, but you can definitely play with a lot of the settings in terms of customization. There's a lot of different tuning you can do so that the car drives the way in a way that's going to fit your style pretty well.
Okay, so for the most part, the cars will be what they were. You can tweak them a little bit, but you can't alter them and make them outside of what they should.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like in a lot of the cars today, you can definitely mess with all your settings, and how springy you want it, and how tight the steering is, all that. But you can definitely do all of that. Another thing that we would point out with this game that's definitely different from, say, a Gran Turismo or a Forza series is virtual reality. So one thing that they are working on right now is to make sure that this game is going to be compatible with features like Oculus Rift or Project Morpheus. So you imagine all the sounds that go in that are authentic from the cars, and you've got this 360-degree view with that virtual reality in there. Plus all the peripherals that you can get. Thrustmaster is another partner of the game. They've put together a lot of partnerships with a lot of different car companies and other pieces here. So If you strap all that on, it's going to be pretty.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be immersive.
It's going to be pretty intense.
And so, how about with Connect? Are you gonna support any Connect stuff?
There's no plan right now for Connect functionality. It's going to be basically
or anything
yeah,
like that, just VR.
right, right.
And just you think that the VR is just a little bit more suited to this than
Yeah, because if you really want to get in there to have the 360 view right from the eye level and get all the visceral experience of the rumbling of the car and the force feed when you go back, I mean that's probably the best way to get it done. It's not going to be necessarily based on your body movements, but it's going to be based on where your eyes are locating.
So you've been working, I take it, with the Oculus Kids and
Right.
everything, trying to kind of tweak it out.
Correct.
Is that something people should expect around release, or at least from the devs?
Right now, right now the plan is that they've been doing a lot of stress testing. You can actually see a lot of the videos because the developer is slightly mad. They post a lot of the videos of the things that they're testing,
Right.
and they give all of their fans an opportunity to test it themselves and give their own feedback as well.
When are you expecting to have it out on release?
It is coming out in November this year. It'll be on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, the Steam platform, and also on the Wii U for 2015.
Okay.
So-
And are you doing anything special for pre-order bonuses? Anything to incentivize people who just can't wait to get their hands on it?
Well, we're not announcing any pre-order bonuses just yet, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of interesting content that'll be coming down the pike that we're all excited to share with the fans here in the coming weeks.
Beautiful. Brian, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
That's
very much.
Project Cars.